Hey everyone, Coach Otaku here, and today we're going to look at a unique feature that it's in the latest games. I mean, with some survival games, which actually gives its players random attributes. Like it's not a player chosen, but it's random. So every person could have a unique um, look, and it's not the player who choose. It's just random. It's your luck. And just like as the real life, you can't choose your appearance. You know. So yeah, first of all, let's look at the character structure of Roblox, so we can see what we can edit in it. There is a lot of stuff. For today, we're going to just make it pretty simple. So as I opened up my character, as you see, so it's in the workspace with my name on it, and here we go. There's the body colors, pants, shirts, and all that freaking cool stuff in the character. So what I'm really up to right now, I want to make every player that joins get a random skin color. Okay? So if I came here as its name, it's called body colors, and I selected it. And let's go to the properties. Okay. So I see here in the category appearance, there is the head color 3, left arm color, arm color 3, left leg, right arm, right leg, torso color. Okay, pretty great. As you see, you can change a lot of stuff here. So let's try to change it here actually right now in the studio and see if something happens. For example, let's change the head color to, and as you see, the changes are occurring in real time, which means when you're going to change it by script, that what will happen, you know. Okay, so great. I'm not really sure about skin tones colors, but I'm going to try to find some skin colors which is a little realistic in Google. And so yeah, first of all, let's add a script into server script service. Okay, now I'm going to actually script in Sublime Text because it's much more comfortable to script in than the ROBLOX Studio defaults script editor, but you can, it's like the same. It's just my preference to make my scripts in Sublime Text, then paste them into ROBLOX so I can test them. So that's it really. Well, first of all, let's get some skin colors here. Let's look for RGB. Maybe range even. That would be cool. Much easier. RGB skin for skin colors. Okay. Can I see this maybe? I think that's good. Let's see the other sides. They have anything better for us? Okay, I see there is a full set here. So what I'm going to do actually is create a table, and I'm going to insert all that colors, RGB colors values like that, and then just pick a random color and set it to my body color, you know. So for now, let's just keep let's just get some skin colors here. So I'm going to make a variable called skin colors equal to a table, okay? And then this table going to hold RGB color trees. So color tree dot from RGB, and here we go, dot from RGB. Let's first get this, for example, this one, and then a comma. Well, it's okay, let's edit actually in Sublime anyway. As you see, it looks much more better for the eyes. I don't know, but I just like it. Anyway, I'm going to get this color maybe. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. Color tree dot from RGB, just like that. Okay, let's get another. So I'm going to get, for now, just tree skin colors. What's going on to this? Okay, just to show you first. Okay, great. Now we're going to need the player's service. Equal to game get service players. Okay, now players dot player added connect function. And here the body. Okay, so this event fires every time a player joins, and it actually gives you the player that just joined, which is cool. We're going to need it. So local character equal to player dot character added wait. So what this line does, it just waiting for the character of the player's character to appear. Of course, the player that just joined. And as you see here, I'm doing player dot character added. Well, character added is an event of the player, or all the players actually, which fires when the character get added into the game and it's loaded, you know. And then wait, instead of connect like here, and we pass in a function to do the thing. Well, wait, it's going to wait until this event fires and then continue on the next code. So it essentially just stops the Lua interpreter from going to the next line until the character is added into the game. so you don't get any errors of character it's not loaded yet or some kind of things like that. That's good. Now how we can access the body colors, as we know, as we see, as we've seen before, is that the body colors is in the character itself with the name body colors, and of course with capital B and capital C, because that's important, because ROBLOX, or actually Lua, is case sensitive. So anyway, now character, wait for child, and we're going to wait for child body colors. We can do here find first child or just character dot body colors, but that's safer because when the player just joined it could be something not loaded yet or something, so we really don't want to get any bug from this. So make sure to wait for it, not find it when you're just like when a player just joined the game or some kind of thing like that, something that runs in the first or in the start of the game, you know. So anyway, now what we need to do, body colors dot. Now we need to, first of all, let's make a function. Actually, let's make a function that get a random color for us. Get a random, going to call it get random skin color, and well, let's call it get random skin color from table, and then you give it the table that holds all the skin colors. Okay, great. Now it returns the table with the index math.random from 0 to the length of the table. Okay, I think that should be good. If there's any bug we can fix it later. Okay, great. Now let's just actually look back at the body colors properties. Okay, body colors, here we go. Oh, actually it's with the space there, as you see. Oh, I missed that actually. Should just fix it. Okay, now it's good. Head color. So we're going to choose head color 3. So let's change head color 3. Okay, let's do it. Body colors dot head color 3 equal to get random skin color from table, and we're going to give it our skin colors table. Great. Now actually let's try this first. So I'm just going to copy this from Sublime, and so I'm going to paste it into ROBLOX so we can run it. Okay, great. Now let's play here and see if there's any error and if it works. Okay, as you see, it worked, and so it's picked not sure, but it picked one of these colors. Probably not this, and probably not, well, I think the second one. Now let's actually rejoin the game and see if we are going to get a random color again. Okay, so as you see right now we got the white color, the white skin tone. She's cool. Okay. Now I just covered for you. So a function that gives us a random color from a table. Now let's actually make a function that returns a color between a range of red, green, and blue values. Well, that could not make sense if you're not knowing what red, green, and blue values. But first of all, let's script this. Get random skin color from ranges. Okay, and I'm going to have red, green, and then blue. And well, this range is going to be just a table of two pairs, or actually one pair, we should call it a table of one pair, which means two values. It's going to be the minimum. For example, in red, it's going to be a table of minimum red value and maximum red value and stuff like that. So let's see how it's going to go. Return color tree dot from RGB. Let's make in a variable so it's more easy to read and understand. Sorry. So anyway, random red. Let's call it rand red equal to math.random from red dot min comma red dot max. Okay, local rand green. This will make sense in a moment, and you should have maybe an understanding of color tree values, so you know what I'm doing here. I'm going to tell you about it a little, but I don't think it's going to help you a lot. But let's see, green dot max rand blue. And so as you see, there's a lot of stuff or a lot of ways to do every stuff in programming, but you should pick the way that really fits your game, you know. Blue, there's infinite possibilities of stuff. Well, not green, actually blue. Okay, great. Now we're going to return color tree dot from RGB rand red comma rand green comma rand blue. Okay, so now we actually have two functions. One function that you give it a set of colors, of RGB colors, or actually any color tree anyway. You can use even from HSV or HSV colors, but anyway, you give it a set of color tree values and then it returns one of them. Okay. Then get random skin color from ranges. Well, first of all, let's test it if it works or not. So let's do get random skin color from ranges. And let's do a table called skin colors range for example equal to a table which is going to hold red, or we can do just like that, red equal to another table with two values, which is the minimum and maximum. Well, we don't want him to be pretty black, and we don't want him to be pretty white, you know. So let's go with 100 to 200 maybe, or actually 50 to 200 for example. I'm not sure about this, but you can pick whatever you want really. And for the green, the same thing I'm going to pick. It depends on your game or the colors that you give. If you want to include all the colors, like all the possible colors, then just make the minimum values all 0 and the maximum values all 255. So yeah, come on, 200. Okay, and don't forget the commas here. Okay, great. Now what we can do is get a random skin color from ranges. Get a random skin color from ranges, and then the red, which is skin color range dot red. As you see now, I accessed skin color range dot red. That's pretty simple. And as you guessed, same thing with the other ones, just with green and blue. And by the way, I forgot something. We should call this min equal to that, max equal to that. Okay, min max, because if you can remember, here we're getting the min and the max from that values. Okay, great. I think it should work. Let's see if we have any error. Play here, and it doesn't look like we have any error. And as you see, we have a random skin color, random RGB skin color. And if I want to tell you how much colors it could be picked, we can do a little bit of math here, dude. Let's get out our calculator. So the difference between the max and minimum of every color here, red, green and blue, is 150 between the minimum and max, which means 150 to the power, rise to the power of 3. But for here we're just going to do 150 times 150 times 150. So it is 3,003,075 colors. That's a big number. Well, yeah. If you like the range, the maximum range that you can have is 255. So if you included all the 255 values in the red and green and blue, then you're going to have, oh, wait, 255 times 255 times 255. Okay, 16,581,375 colors. That's a big number of colors. And by the way, if you think, just as a bonus, if you think what 200, like why they choose 255 to be like that, to be the maximum range of the colors and stuff, because for example, like kind of almost all the images, all the normal PNG images and stuff like that, like photos and stuff, are described by colors. For every pixel in that image, it has a RGB value. Okay, that RGB value holds red, green, and blue. And that red, as I told you, its range is 255. Why 255? Because it's stored in bytes, and well, 255 going to be stored in 8 bits, I think, probably. Maybe let's see, probably 8 bits or 4 bits. Well, wait a second. Well, let's do 2 to the power of maybe 8. Okay, so 8 bits. As you see, it's given us 256, which is it. Okay, good enough. So as you see, we provided here for you to like 2 methods until now. The first method is that you define the RGB values. By the way, I didn't explain the RGB, what is RGB and that red color, green, blue. Well, as you know, red, green, and blue is the essential colors. Like they are the foundation. So if you mix a red, green, and blue all together with a full percentage, then you're going to get white. If you don't have any of these colors, then it will be black. If you have kind of 50% per color in red and green and blue, I mean 50% of the range. For example, if the maximum range is 255, then 50% is 255 divided by 2. So yeah, it just depends on, like, you can define any number just by getting a percentage of every color, and you can represent any color you want just with that 3 values. And as you've seen, you can represent 16 millions plus colors just in range of 255. There's even colors, or actually images, that it's 32 bits, which means they're going to hold a bigger range and, well, bigger set of colors. But as humans, well, let's get our RGB color here, just so I can show you something. Okay. So as you see, this is RGB, which means 255 in red, 0 in green, and 0 in blue, which means full red, or 100% red, 0% green, and 0% blue. Okay, great. Now, if you can see, when I'm going to drag this red, it's going to darken, and in 0 it's going to be fully black. Okay, and if If it's 255 or full or 100%, then it's going to be that color, which is red, and as you see, it's bright red. Okay, so what if we mixed the green to 255 and then the blue to 255? Well, let's set it here. That's better. And as you see, we've got white because we got 100% of red, green, and blue. So that's really, it depends on what percentage you choose for that. So as you see, it's kind of 50% in green, and then 100% red and 100% blue, and it's giving us that kind of color, which is pretty great. So anyway, that's it actually for today's video. If you have any suggestion or a question, or you didn't understand something, then make sure to comment it down, and subscribe if you're not, so you can get all the new videos and the creations of my channel. And so yeah, that's it really. Have a good day, guys. Thank you for watching, and bye.